Jelly. Sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulties, but I'm in now. I'm here now. I'm happy to be here. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I hope that you have had an amazing week. Um, hope you had an amazing week. Hope you had an amazing weekend. If you celebrated Easter, hope it was a great one. Beautiful day here in Nashville, and I hope that it's a beautiful day wherever you are. So let's go ahead and get started. So today we are talking about choosing someone for looks, or choosing someone for what they bring to the table. Not necessarily looks, kindness. When you see their heart and don't really care what they look like on the outside. Is that such a thing? Or is that just something that we tell people so that they can feel better about why we chose them? Is that such a thing? Choosing for love and not looks is what basically we're talking about today. It sounds kind of weird. I'll explain it in just a moment. You're listening to Jelly on the X. Hey guys, sorry. Kind of hard time getting on, so it kind of throws me off. Throws my whole everything off when I can't. And there's a fan on me. Goodness. All right. I'm here. I'm back. Hey, Jenna. Thanks for being here with me. Today is a struggle. Excuse me. How are you? Ooh, child. How are you? How's everything? How was your day? How was your Easter? I'm tired, back to regular schedule. Girl, don't even get me started. Because I was sick most of the week. So I missed a couple days. I'm still trying to figure out how to get these allergies under control. You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM and tuned in to Dear Jelly. Hey, happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So excited to be here with you. Hope that you are having a great weekend. If it is a holiday weekend, if you celebrate this holiday, this great holiday, I do hope that you were surrounded by friends and family and people who loved you. I'm bouncing back. I had a bit of a sinus issue. Living here in Tennessee, sinuses kicking my tail. Okay, kicking my tail, and so it's a forever battle. But it's not as bad as it used to be, right? So I'm excited about that. So today we're going to be talking, obviously not about my allergies and sinus issues here in Tennessee. I am going to be talking about. So I'm trying to pull up my DMs. Pull up my DMs so that I can quote it exactly. Quote it exactly. Okay. I'm ready. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about that. So basically today we are talking about choosing someone for love and not necessarily for looks. Choosing someone for love and not necessarily for looks. So basically, to make a long story short, this is what this says. To make a long story short, I asked my boyfriend, "Do you think I'm ugly?" I was joking. He said, "A little, but I really love you. I wasn't dating for looks. I was dating for a beautiful heart." And she's a little troubled by that. And I feel like I would be as well. Being honest, I would be as well. And wants to know if this is just a pure sentiment, meaning like they see the beauty inside out or looks don't matter to them, but do looks really matter? So I want to know, I want to hear from you. Do looks really matter? Would you have been offended if your significant other confessed that they do think you're kind of ugly? But then I'm wondering though, because when you love someone, I feel like how do you say this? Have y'all ever dated somebody or entertained someone, and then when you are no longer interested in entertaining them, you see them again and you're like, what was I thinking? But at the time, because you felt a certain way about them, you had rose-colored glasses. So I feel like when you love someone, you don't see them as quote unquote ugly. Right? Am I right? Am I wrong? Help me out with this one. Help me out with this one because I'm a little lost. While we're thinking about that, I do want to share with you about the Nashville Industry Fund. The Nashville Industry Fund is a nonprofit dedicated to helping members of the creative, music, and service industries purchase their first home. Selected recipients receive a grant to assist with down payments, coverage of closing costs, or buying down interest rates. NIF also provides first-time homebuyer courses to give recipients the knowledge they need. More information at NashvilleIndustryFund.org. Together, we can help keep Nashville Music City. So if you're just tuning in, hey, happy Sunday. Having a conversation with some amazing people, and we're just having a conversation. We're having a conversation. We're talking about would you be able to get seriously involved with somebody that you weren't physically attracted to? Is that something you could do? Would you be okay staying with someone who confessed that you're not attracted to them, but you have a beautiful heart, and that's what they see? Like the young lady who asked her boyfriend jokingly if he thought she was ugly, and he decided to confess that he did think so, but he loves her. He loves her beautiful heart. Is that a thing? Is that what we're doing now? I don't know. I feel some type of way, and I can understand why she feels some type of way. I feel some type of way for her. I think that's why you need to be careful how you joke with people, because it sounds to me like maybe he was waiting for a good time, or maybe he never thought she was attractive and was just assumed she already knew. I don't know. I'm feeling some type of way. So let me know what you think. Let's discuss this. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X. Let us discuss this because I want to know what y'all think. All right. What's up, Tia? Let me answer these questions, baby. Hey, BL, how are you? So I'm still kind of congested, but a whole lot better than what I was. I think I'm gonna have to like maybe go to the farmer's market and get some natural honey and start taking like a teaspoon of honey every day. I don't know, baby, baby. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Cause I'm just like, ugh. It's the drainage for me that causes me issues. I'm tired of blowing my nose. But that's pretty much the extent of it. It's just all here. And the other day, my head had a heartbeat right here. But it's better now. Thank you for asking. Hey, BL. Jenna's like, what, girl? I don't know that I could. That's why you shouldn't play. Don't play. You don't know how people might answer. You're listening to WXNA LP Nashville 101.5 FM. And if you're just tuning in, hey, it is Dear Jelly with DJ Jelly. Happy Sunday. Tracking back, that was MC Caro with Baby. And as you already heard her sing the song, she was like, she's okay. She is okay. And I want to know, would you be okay with your significant other making it known that they didn't think you were attractive, but they like your heart, they like your mind, they like the way you make them feel? Can you be with someone? Could you be with someone that you were not attracted to, but you thought they were nice? Is that fair to them? Is it fair to you? Let's discuss this. A young lady wrote in that she asked her boyfriend jokingly, which I'm going to say it again. Y'all better be careful how you joke with people. You know, but I digress. She told her boyfriend, asked her boyfriend jokingly if he thought she was ugly, and she said that he said he did. He thought she was ugly, but he didn't marry. I mean, he didn't. He loved her, and that he didn't love her for her looks. He loved her for her heart, and she felt like it was a sweet sentiment, but she felt the type of way. And so, could you do that? One, could you be involved with somebody who you don't think is attractive? Sorry, I'm trying to look and see if there's any more messages. And two, could you stay with someone who didn't think you were attractive? Could you do that? It sounds like quite the feat either way. And I'd like to know if you could or could not and why. Jenna says, I had one boyfriend I wasn't completely sold on his looks, but he got me by his nice gestures. Oh, but I never would have said he was ugly. What would you have said if he asked you? And then I wonder, because I don't know that I've ever asked someone, do you think I'm beautiful? And no special reason why. It's just not something that has come to mind. Like, ask them if they think you're beautiful. Because now I'm wondering, like, oh, it's a fully loaded question. It's a loaded question. And clearly it sounds like he loves her for who she is, just like how Jenna was sharing about how she dated a gentleman because of how what kind of nice gestures, Jenna? What kind of nice gestures, if you don't mind my asking, did said gentleman get you with? I just want to know because, and this is not saying it's you, but I was listening to a podcast earlier this morning, and there was a gentleman who was talking about how some women have pick me energy. And so it's like, okay, you're going to pick them because they're giving off the pick me energy, that they are down for whatever you're giving, but they're not necessarily your first choice. So, which sounds like a whole nother show. But I just want to know, like, this is how we're doing things as adults. Is it a sign of maturity? Does it mean we've come to a level of growth? What does it mean to be able to not notice someone's, to say, I don't notice how they look, I just notice their heart? Like, what exactly does that mean? Is that something that you can do? Jenna says, oh, but now I want it all. That is not what I thought you were going to say. Now I want it all. Good looking to me and kind, amongst other important characteristics. But do you think that their kind gestures cause us to see them in a different light? Remember that movie Shallow Hal? Like, are we all just that shallow that we don't see how beautiful someone really is? Tia says, I've met people that aren't as attractive in person, but their personality was cool. So does that mean that you entertain these people? I don't know. It's like, they say beauty's in the eye of the beholder, but then I've heard other people say, no, everyone is beautiful. Like when you choose to see everyone as beautiful, everyone is literally beautiful. So what am I missing here? What am I missing? Jenna says, we worked together, and one, he would make me laugh. Oh, gotta love it. Gotta love somebody who can make you laugh. Two, he knew I would be hungry at work. It was a call center. It would bring me snacks. Jenna, you dated someone that you didn't like the look of because he was feeding you snacks? Is that what you're saying? Feed me snacks and call me pretty and I'll be yours? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? That is interesting. Tia says, I did. So you entertained the person because they had a good personality. So let me ask you something. If you do not find this person attractive, and your friends and family want to meet said person, and they say, describe him to me, describe her to me, and you just start talking about how nice they are, what do you think your family's going to say? I know what mine would. What is your family? What would they say? Well, my friends, I know my friends would say, they'd be like, oh, okay, so you're not that cute. I'm just saying that I can just see them saying like, oh, okay, so I just want to know, like, how do you describe them and make them sound beautiful to you to help people see that they really are beautiful? Is there a way to describe them? I don't know if I'm stretching kind of far to see if I can get a good answer on that. Today's just one of those days. I just want to kind of have a conversation. Jenna says he wheeled me in with the snacks. LOL, he was cool though. Girl, what kind of snacks? So now we know, ladies and gentlemen, if you are feeling he or she, you might be able to get them with some snacks. Snacks. I just don't know. That looks matter as you get older, I guess. Do they really matter that much? I just don't think they do. But maybe to some people they do. I feel like as we age, we should be able to see people for who they are, the beauty within, right? I'm just so curious because getting this type of DM from an adult and, joking like, oh, do you think I'm ugly? And the person says yes. Number one, that is not what I expected them to say. And I'm pretty sure she didn't either. So where do you go from there? Because you can't say you was joking because they knew you weren't. Where do you go from there? Just wondering. I really don't know. But one thing I do know is that whenever you tune into WXNA, you've got the power of the low power FM radio on. You're hearing the modern sounds of Music City, and it's all possible because of listener support. Keep us going like the Road Runner by becoming a member or making a one-time donation today. Go to WXNAFM.org. Let me know what y'all think. I know I asked like a series of questions, but if you're in love and this is something you've had to consider, where do you go from there? How do you bring it up? Do you even need to know? Is that even something that anyone needs to know? Does anyone need to know that they're a little heavy on your eyes? I don't know. Let me know. You listen to DJ on the X. Patarong. What's his name? B-A-T. You see this cow, not golden, given to me. I think I played this last week, y'all, but I love this song. I'm in love. 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 Okay. Tia, what you cracking up about? Tia says, looks still matter, but so does depth and character. I think so. And as we know, like, the people heavy on the eyes. Is that the right word? Is heavy on the eyes the correct word to use when you kind of like, keep trying to check, because last week I missed Joyce's comment online. I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love. Jenna, looks matter to me. I don't want a stranger. I don't want a stranger too handsome now. I don't want a stranger too handsome now. I love when VO says this about a stranger to beauty. What does that mean? What does that mean you don't want a stranger to handsome? Somebody who's a stranger to being attractive? Oh, y'all mean. I think it's time to get some braids. I don't know if beauty is in the eye of the beholder anymore. I mean, I think that was just a nice way of saying people that had taste or something. I'm in love. I'm in love. I'm in love. It means they're ugly. Y'all are mean. So if your significant other asked you if you thought they were ugly, do you lie or stroke their ego? Now I'm wondering, some of y'all, when I ask you a question, don't tell me I'm pretty. Well, Jelly, we love your heart. You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. And tracking back, we've had Kitty with For Better For Worse, MC Caro with Baby, and just now that was Patoran King with I'm in Love. You're tuned in to Dear Jelly with DJ Jelly. Hey, hey, hey. So I'm having a conversation right now with some pretty amazing people. We're having a conversation discussing being in love with someone who you do not find attractive. Could you be involved, heavily involved, seriously involved with someone who you did not deem attractive, someone who's a little heavy on your eyes? Can you dig it? Can you handle it? Can you pursue this relationship? DM from a young lady who said that she was joking. She was joking and she asked her boyfriend, "Do you think I'm ugly?" To which he confessed that he did. He thought she was ugly, but that he loves her and that he did not pursue her for her looks, but for how nice she is and how she makes him feel. And she felt some type of way about that. She felt that his intention and his words were pure. But I gather that hurt. So would you get involved with somebody who you don't necessarily deem attractive? But I mean, there's still that whole thing where when you get involved with people and you get to know them and that you don't see them the same way and they just look different, kind of like when you're just smitten by somebody and then they change or things change and you look back from where he brought you from and realize that you don't like that, and wonder what in the world happened. So all that to say, you're not going to still see them as ugly, right? If you're in love and care about this person, they're beautiful. It reminds me of the movie Shout Out. I'm just saying. And I really just want to know, where can you go from there? I don't know if there's a comeback for that. Oh, wrong note. There's a comeback for that. Hold on. So let's see what we got here. A lot of comments. Hold on. So tracking back, we're just going to go on through. Tracking back, Jenna said I had like one boyfriend I wasn't completely sold on his looks, but he got me by his nice gestures. Oh, but I would never have said he was ugly. So that was a gentleman that Jenna was saying she was dating, and he won her over with some snacks. Tia had shared how I've met people that aren't as attractive in person, but their personality was cool. So she did. She did confess that she entertained said people. Jenna says, yes, he wheeled me in with the snacks. LOL, he was cool though. Tia says, you can genetically describe them and say they heck are cool. So in reference to how do you describe someone to your family without saying that they're not necessarily what your family might deem as pleasing to the eye. And she was saying you can genetically describe them and then say they're heck are cool. And I can guarantee you that your family, just saying, they're going to have some questions. Tia says looks still matter, but so does depth and character. And I honestly think depth and character should outweigh, quote unquote, looks, because looks can change. Jenna says, looks matter to me. I don't want a stranger to handsome now. I love when Vio says this about a stranger to beauty. So basically she's saying she don't want nobody ugly, or like that she deems ugly, or like I said earlier, that I think would be heavy on the eyes. But Jenna then comes back with, however, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. T says, I still think beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So when beauty is in the eye of the beholder, does it mean they become more beautiful because you are beholding all that they are? And so now you're looking at them through different lenses. Is that what that means? Earlier I asked, would you tell the person the truth if they asked you if you thought they were ugly? And Jenna says, you stroke their ego. Jenna says, I'm not going to allow my significant other to just run around looking crazy though. Insert, baby, I love it when you get a fresh haircut. Yes, yes, yes. There's nothing like a nice fresh haircut. VL says, I think we can have different types of attraction and can prioritize them. Okay, so does that mean, VL, that you could be involved with someone that you did not find physically attractive? Tia said he pursued her, though. He did. He pursued her. He pursued her. And according to her message, she says that he said he loved her. Um, he loved her. So maybe, and this is just me, this is me, this is not, this is me. Um, maybe, maybe he was over the superficial and he wanted somebody with some depth. Um, maybe he wanted this. This is what I'm thinking. Maybe that's what he wanted. What do you think? He wanted someone with depth who he could. He wanted someone with depth who he could see was beautiful on the outside, but also beautiful on the inside. I'm just saying. Hey, Marquita, it's definitely something to consider. It's something to things that make you go, right? Via says people are multidimensional, which is why there are different types of attraction. Okay, there are different types of attraction. I'm definitely excited about that. But I want to know, can you be with someone who you do not find physically attractive? Physically attractive. Can you pursue someone who you can look at and be like, but then it's like, oh, their heart is so beautiful. Can you do that? This is what I want to know. Because beauty is in the eye of the beholder. So does that mean if they're becoming more beautiful with time? What are we saying? What are we saying? That's all I want to know. What are we saying? What does it really mean? Could you do it? Does it show a level of maturity? I have so many questions. Because genuinely, for her to ask that question, she wasn't expecting him to say what he said. But I feel like he genuinely cares for her. So, I don't know. Let me know what you think. Here's Beautiful to Me by Rick Kasani. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X. Via, you're not answering my question, but I already know the answer. You can't. Forgive me. I don't think you can. Hi, Marquita. Via, physical attraction matters in initial stages heavily. That's what that's what I'm. Yes, that's what I was looking for you to say because that's what I think. That's what I think. I just know there are some people who can't. They don't choose to see the beautiful in people. You fall to me. All right, what are y'all saying? Hey, Marquita. Jenna, it means they're ugly. Where are we? Here we go. Tia. So he thought she was attractive enough to be on his arm He's not ashamed of her. He probably claims to call her his woman. That's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. But it also kind of seems like, I mean, you want to feel beautiful or attractive. Right? Via physical attraction matters in initial stages heavily and a significant factor through other relationships. I think so. That's why I was like, don't talk to me about levels of nah. You know what you're looking at. You know what you're looking for. Bruh should have known not to answer like that. He trying to be in a doghouse. Ha! Yeah. I believe there are degrees of attraction, so it begins in the ranking. Lord, the ranking. What's the ranking? Tia, I think it depends on the person. Some people can be with someone they're not overly attracted to. Repulse, no, but have to be head over heels, negotiable. Okay. I agree with that. But I also agree that you should be honest. He probably was like, well, you asked. Careful what you ask, right? Jenna, I think everyone knows what they like. Like you and I could like a different look in a guy, aka beauty side of the beholder. I agree. But I also think that the more you get to know somebody, like I said, your lenses check. Oh, the song is over. Lord. You're listening to WXNE LP Nashville 101.5 FM, and it is still Dear Jelly. Hey, 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 it's DJ Jelly. Happy Sunday. Tracking back, that was Rick Hassani with Beautiful to Me. Beautiful to me, and everybody that is supporting my show and is coming on and giving their thoughts. You're definitely beautiful to me. Couldn't do this without you. Wouldn't want to do this without you. It just would not be the same. It just wouldn't be good. And so I am having a conversation with some pretty beautiful people right now on TGI Jelly on Facebook and TGI Jelly on YouTube. And we're discussing beauty being in the eyes of the beholder. Young lady DM'd saying that she asked her boyfriend jokingly if he thought she was ugly, and he said yes. But it wasn't a malicious type of thing. He was just letting her know, that actually he loves the person within. He wasn't trying to date for looks. He was trying to date for. It sounds like he was trying to date for a lot more substance. But of course, she's feeling a little type of way because it stung a little bit. Even I said ouch when I read that. So, could you be involved with somebody that you were not physically attracted to? Could you be involved with somebody that you knew was not physically attracted to you? Does beauty being in the eyes of the beholder mean that they become more beautiful to you the more you get to know them and see the beauty, what lies within? And I commend this gentleman for being honest. Tia said, so he thought she was attractive enough to be on his arm. He's not ashamed of her. He probably claims and calls her his woman. And that's how I feel. And I think that should be celebrated. That should be celebrated. Real quick, I want to share with you about that. The CDC recommends protecting yourself and others against coronavirus by staying up to date on your COVID-19 vaccines. The new booster protects against both the original virus and the Omicron variants BA.4 and BA.5. For eligibility and vaccination locations near you, visit vaccines.gov. I think it should be celebrated. I think that it took a lot. Maybe he was trying to help her not be so shallow and understand the depths of which his love went and how he sees her, like how he, I don't know. That's what I think. BL says, physical attraction matters in the initial stages heavily and a significant factor through the relationship. Heavily. Yeah, I read that. The man said heavily. Physical attraction matters in the initial stages heavily and a significant factor through the relationship. And I appreciate y'all honesty. Like, you would have to be y'all some people. if they don't get any tingles, they ain't gonna mingle with what they're looking at. Jenna says, but Brush should have known not to answer like that. He trying to be the doghouse, which is hilarious. But I mean, I don't know. I think honesty is the best policy. VL says, I believe there are degrees of attractiveness, so it begins on the ranking. What is the ranking? Oh, wait. My computer's jumping. Sorry, guys. Tia says, I think it depends on the person. Some people can be with someone they're not overly attracted to. Repulse, no, but have to be head over heels, negotiable. Jenna says, I think everyone knows what they like. Like you and I could like a different gut look in a guy, aka beauty is in the eye of the beholder. VL says, I think he was being honest, and I do too. Excuse me. I think he was being honest. And I respect that. Jenna says, I'm just like, if you with me, you better think I'm the baddest girl to you. Excuse me. Also, I would never ask you think I'm ugly. So if he's with you, he's got to think you're the baddest. Okay. What if the baddest don't mean look-wise? Oh, excuse me. It's a little warm in here today. I'm going to step out for just a second. You listen to Dear Jelly on the X. Right back. Oh. I'm sorry, y'all. Are you still there? I almost made the whole show without my sinuses acting up. Sorry, guys. Sinuses. Sorry. I'm thinking about going to get some shots. Anybody take shots for the allergies? I think it's getting worse every year. Whew. Sorry. I mean, Jenna, he was honest. I gotta respect it. I have to respect it. That must be how he felt. And how was he supposed to know she was joking? Maybe he was like, "Oh, she want to have a heart to heart about this. This has been on my heart. Let me go ahead and let her know how I feel." What you get for asking him? That might have been weighing on his chest. You're listening to WXNL. You're listening to WXNALP Nashville 101.5 FM. Tracking back, that was Nana Fofi with the Assurance mashup. Speaking of assurance, this young lady was hoping for some assurance when she asked her boyfriend if he thought she was ugly, jokingly, to which he confessed he did. He thought she was a little ugly, but he loves her. And he said that he was, in so many words, he pursued her for her heart and not for her looks. And she feels some type of way. We've been having a conversation with some people talking about whether or not you could be seriously involved with someone that you were not physically attracted to. Could you happily stay with someone knowing they were not physically attracted to you? Jenna shared earlier, I'm just like, if you with me, you better think I'm the baddest girl in, excuse me, I didn't read that properly. I'm just like, if you with me, you better think I'm the baddest girl to you, period. Also, I would never ask, do you think I'm ugly? I think confidence is definitely key, and it's clear that Jenna is definitely confident within herself. So I'm glad, glad that you would not even jokingly think to ask like that. Tia says, wonder how it came to conversation. I doubt when she asked if he thought she was ugly, he outright said it. May have just paused a little too long. She said he said, hold on, let me go to my DMs. So I can get exactly what she said he said. It's my email. Oh. She said a little. He said a little. He said a little. Excuse me. Jenna says, Brooke could have pointed out something. Her eyes or something. He could have, but he didn't. Jenna says, be honest, but more tactful if this is the person you want to be with. Excuse me. I agree. Sorry, my sinuses are draining, and I'm okay because it's in the show. Sorry. Jenna, that question reminds me of the do you think I'm fat question. Yeah, I mean, I think there's just some things that, in all honesty, don't ask. If these are questions that you're asking yourself and you're looking for your significant other to affirm you, you need to deal with you. You need to deal with you. Tia says, sometimes we throw something out in a joking way, but we are serious. Comedians are notorious for speaking on factual life situations in a way where humor makes it palatable. Jenna is right. Something to be said about the fact that she asked him in the first place. And that's what I think. Like, y'all, love yourself. Like RuPaul says, if you don't love yourself, how you gonna expect some, how you gonna love somebody else? Love you, boo. Shout out DJ Juana. DJ Juan is in the building. I can't say it the way I want to say it because I'm a little congested. But DJ Juan, he in there with some little shorts and stuff on. DJ Juan, who you showing? Does your wife know you're out the house with them legs out? But he's gonna go on the mic to confirm.
I mean, yeah, she saw me leaving the house.
She saw you leaving with all them legs out?
Yeah.
So DJ Juan is not in Hoochie Daddy shorts. These are not Hoochie Daddy shorts. But they are definitely like your cousin Mike or Uncle Ricky shorts. They're not Hoochie Daddy, But he's showing some leg, y'all. He's showing some leg. DJ Juan is getting some shout outs. He said, hey, DJ Juan. Tia said, hey. Tia said, hey, DJ Juan. Hey, we wear shorts. And Jenna said, hey, DJ Juan. All right, shorts. Yes, so love yourself. Wear the shorts. You deserve it. Be like DJ Juan and step out. DJ Juan, if your wife would ask you if you thought she was ugly, how would you answer that?
There's just no question. She's not. She's beautiful.
Good job. Jenna says, I was about to ask if they were Hoochie Daddy shorts. Yeah, they're not Hoochie Daddy shorts. His wife is not playing that. So love yourself. You deserve to love yourself. Don't ask somebody else questions that you may not be ready for. I appreciate y'all being here. Hope to see you next week. Same time, same place. Love you guys. Stay tuned on WXNAFM.org for International Echo. What can they expect tonight?
Just a little, some Karol G, some Kali Uchis, some reggaeton. It'll be nice.
Reggaeton. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be hot, y'all. Stay tuned in to WXNAFM.org or 101.5. Get your reggaeton on. Shake a little something. You deserve it. Shake every part that you may not be embracing today. Go on and shake it tonight, okay? Shake it. Love it. Tia says, great answer, smart man. All right, y'all. Have a great one, and we'll see you next week. Bye. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Have a great one. I'm about to go take some meds and blow my nose. Look at my hair. It looks crazy. Bye, guys.